Bitcoin short-term HODL wave appears. Is the market about to bottom out? New giant whale emerges. Miner income below average. When will the market recover? Is Ethereum a commodity or a security? Uniswap lawsuit tells you. You'll pass. Judge's final verdict. Retail investors cannot select right coins. What to do? Take it easy. Coinbase CEO Armstrong will teach you personally. Binance reluctantly parted with BUSD. Then give up TUSD. Which one will Binance choose? As a stablecoin. Japan crowds out OKX and welcomes Binance. Can Binance take root in Japan? Change the world with cryptocurrency. Get our wealth code. Let's get rich together.
This is Media Blockchain. On Thursday, August 31, in Michael. Let's look at the data first. Investors who hold Bitcoin with less than 155 days, we collectively call it short-term holder. Interestingly, if the short-term holder increases, usually appears in a bottoming out stage, so now the number of short-term holders is clearly recovering. This is for the market. It's good news. But more importantly, everyone knows that the holding period is less than 155 days. Short-term holder. It accounts for 40% of the total Bitcoin supply. This is a very important ratio. May affect the market, have a very significant impact. Let's imagine if the short-term holder starts selling their Bitcoins, so short-term selling pressure will be very heavy. But the good news is, so far it seemed, did not happen. Short-term holders are also hoarding coins. According to the latest data, income of Bitcoin miners just exceeded the average for the entire year, reached $25.05 million, just over $22.05 million, 365 days simple moving average. It is small. This situation and the last bear market in 2019 have very striking similarities. During the 2019 bear market, miners' income finally, it fell below the 365-day mark. Later everyone knows, there was a sharp rise and market reversals. Will history repeat itself? And now the data of Glassnode, revenue per hash miner, is a record low. This indicator evaluates what is the daily income of miners. Then it follows the 0.7 cents for electricity. Currently this figure is about to 33 Bitcoins, or $60,677. It is for all miners every day. Average income. This figure is compared with the previous data. Let's say there's been a big drop. So far, it was the miners' darkest time. Everyone must hold on. Fortunately, we have an electricity fee of airband 0.29 as support. Yet through the toughest times, that's the place of outstanding people. Scenery. According to a public analysis by Arkham Intelligence, there is a depository of more than $3 billion Bitcoin wallet address, considered an online brokerage, all owned by Robinhood, so Robinhood instantly became the third largest Bitcoin whale in the world, second only to Binance and Bitfinex. But does it currently belong to Robinhood? I have reservations, because in a world where risk diversification is required, in a single wallet, put so many encrypted assets, obviously not normal. And let's take a look. Trading volume on Robinhood's exchanges actually not high, relative to say, in terms of their Bitcoin holdings. It seems very strange. Okay, please press like and check. Did you turn on the little bell? Because only by turning on the little bell, you can only receive reminders of program updates. Even if you just glance at the title, you can also be aware of what is happening in the world. Let's take a look at 24 hours news you must pay attention to. Many cryptocurrencies are used by the United States, recognized as securities. For example, this year's 19 tokens, both Matic and Sol are collectively identified as securities. Another example is Ripple. Has suck that year, just defined Curse as a security. That's why there's a 3-year lawsuit. The case has not been closed yet. What we can know is, if it's really nitpicking, then 99.999 of digital currencies on the market can be regarded as securities. Before this, SEC Chairman Gary Gensler has been heckled. When is Ethereum considered a security? He was obviously hemming and hawing. I can't tell why for a long time, because he made it clear before, Ethereum is not a security. But after becoming chairman, he says Ethereum should be classified as a security. So Ethereum in the United States, is there a clear definition? Don't tell me yet. In Winswap's class action, gave the answer everyone wanted.
Consensus attorney Bill Hughes tweeted that Judge, United States Court for the Southern District of New York, on August 29, class action lawsuit ruling against Uniswap pending. Clear judgment. Ethereum is a commodity, rather than a security. Also, the judge also suggested that BTC is a commodity, but this is not explicitly stated. According to previous news, Judge, United States Court for the Southern District of New York, dismissed a case against Uniswap, class action lawsuit against Paradigm et al. The plaintiff tried to pursue the defendant on Uniswap AMM's liability for selling scam tokens.
Looks like you don't have to worry about it just yet. There is a risk that Ethereum will be recognized as a security. But since Ethereum is a commodity, not securities, other cryptocurrencies, for example, Matic Sol, why is it considered a security? There are three major criteria for defining securities. Be alive, analyzed with everyone one by one. So far, criteria for determining whether it is a security. No, entirely by. The SEC has the final say. After all, this is an abuse of power. So far everyone has seen. The SEC has already lost the Ripple lawsuit. Also lost in the Grayscale case. If the logic is right, no, everyone has arrived. It is necessary to introduce a cryptocurrency law and regulation above the border. When will the SEC be able to amend the Crypto Act? For all cryptospace, a clear definition. I guess if the logic is right, now is the time for the SEC to think about it. If the encryption bill comes, maybe the bull market of cryptocurrency is coming soon. Invest in the encrypted track. Our show keeps saying, if you don't know which track to vote for, which coin to vote, the best way is, look at those with a lot of cash flow. Investment agency. Those dealers, on which tracks are they laid out? You probably understand. When the next wave of market starts, which directions are the next hot spots? This is what we usually say. Follow the dealer. After all, the banker has a lot of cash in hand, and when they make investments, a lot of investment research work must be done. At least better than retail investors' information gathering capabilities. Much higher. If you are not very clear what is hot next, then let us follow the dealer. A look at Coinbase boss Brian Armstrong. How does he view the cryptocurrency industry? How to lay out?
Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong believes the future of cryptocurrency is very bright. Will change the financial world. He predicts that over the next 10 years, cryptocurrency will become popular for many people around the world. One of the main bank accounts, and solve problems in the financial system for people. For the financial services industry, cryptocurrency will be a very important driving force and competitiveness. Therefore, he encourages people, stay tuned to the cryptocurrency market and invest. So Brian on Twitter announced the 10 crypto tracks he is optimistic about. They are the reputation on the Flatcoin chain, on-chain advertising, on-chain capital deployment, decentralized labor market, Layer 2 privacy, fully on-chain P2P exchange, Web3 game economy, tokenization of real-world assets, network status tool.
Armstrong was speaking at the Financial Innovation Summit in Dubai. He will lead the development direction of Coinbase in the future. Just leave the United States, go to a place of financial freedom, so the Middle East will be a very important option. Everyone see. These are the tracks Amsland is focusing on. I believe only in one, a completely free and open place, especially financial freedom, where finance is open, in order to be able to innovate, make something.
Rising star in the stablecoin market. Can FDUSD help Binance achieve new glory? Binance has great influence. It may threaten Japanese local exchanges. Will this give Japan supervision? Minefield was planted.
Let us take a look at the stablecoin market. Binance is the world's largest exchange. Which stablecoin does it use? Or push which stable currency? Its proportion will increase. Before Boost was the currency of Binance, a biological stablecoin. It has a very high proportion, but everyone sees. At the beginning of the year, the SEC issued Paxos to the Boost, filed a lawsuit. Paxos accused of violating securities laws. New York Financial Services also started to order Paxos stop minting new Boost. A series of regulatory measures that the Boost appears slightly uninsured. Facing the circumstances, Binance decisively announced abandon Boost as a platform, stablecoin trading pairs, to whom the target turns this, in first, release preferential activities with zero handling fees for pending orders. But then Binance announced activities to be lifted and tossed. All this shows Binance is actively looking for compliant stable tokens, so Binance's new goal. Who will the new stablecoin be?
July 26, 4. Binance announces launch. New stablecoin First Digital USD. Open new spot trading pairs for trading. FDUSD is a USD-based stablecoin. Negative press for Prime Trust, the company behind it. And decoupling events. Perhaps this is one of the reasons why Binance chose it. But, judging from the current situation, the performance of FDUSD is quite good. Since launch, market value in just 1 month already reached US Yuan 324 million. Ranked at 104.
FDUSD is a stablecoin issued by First Digital Group and listed on Binance. It is one-to-one backed with cash reserves, offering stability and predictability. The token can be redeemed for an equal value in USD and can interact with financial smart contracts and other services. It aims to provide a reliable alternative to conventional assets, especially in times of uncertainty and volatility.
Then the trend seems to indicate that FDUSD is expected to squeeze in. Ranked among the top 100 by market capitalization. Of course, in these processes, regulatory issues are still something we need to pay attention to. If the issuer of the stablecoin, there are violations, so the development of tokens will also be severely restricted, especially the coins that Binance is trying to push. I believe it will be regulated by the United States, regarded as a thorn in the side. So the future of FDUSD is in terms of compliance. I believe that more efforts must be made. Then you would use FDUSD. Is it a transaction as a stablecoin? Let us discuss together in the comment area. Well, let us take a look at Binance. We have reported before, after Japan pushed AUX out, immediately welcomed the arrival of Binance. So this is, Binance exits the US market. Exit the Canadian market. After exiting the Russian market, a little comfort in my heart. After all, not all countries, everyone is crowding out Binance, and Binance's operation in Japan. It's been a while, although we don't know the data. I don't know what the result will be. But so far it seems, most likely it will be good. Able to gain a firm foothold in the Japanese market, have a good development, able to market in Japan, occupy a share. This is a battleground for all military strategists. Recently, Binance finally made it clear its strategic goals. Then Binance will be in Japan. In which direction to lay out? I think we need to find out.
Recently, Binance Japan subsidiary Binance Japan, an online business briefing meeting was held. The representative of this company is Chinoguchi. Shared at the meeting, development strategy in the country's market includes supported coins, margin trading and currently on Binance Global, various use cases developed, mentioned by Takeji Chino, will actively promote the Binance ecosystem with Japanese private companies, programs in partnership with the government, and said that this is a stable currency as the core. Policies to promote integration with existing financial systems. At present, main services provided by Binance Japan. Yes, cryptocurrency spot trading and crypto lending product, Simple Earn. Chinoguchi also said, in order to expand the market in Japan, Binance Japan is hiring new talent aggressively.
In addition to spot contracts and lending, in addition to the free access of these exchanges, Binance attaches great importance to stablecoin business. Then from Boost just FDUSD, all these can be seen, Binance's ambitions. Then next, can Binance handle these things in Japan? I believe that with the impact of these, you can compete in Japan. Japan's local exchange. But there are some things I think people will think about. Japan is the little brother of the United States. There is no doubt about this. So when Big Brother opposes Binance, my brother brought in Binance, will this be a hidden dangers of unknown future? External exchanges, once it grows, when going to grab the local exchange cake, will be resisted by local forces. With the influence of Binance, exchanges in Japan, I'm afraid it won't feel good. Will there be a boycott of Binance in the future? I think that's also a risk. Well, let's take a look at the Express in crypto space.
According to official sources, Ethereum client Nethermind released V1.22 version, preparing for the Holsky testnet. Holsky testnet will be launched at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on September 15, 2023. Replace Go Early. According to Python monitoring, on-chain addresses labeled Just in Sun. Approximately 84 10,000 stablecoins have been issued, convert to about 84 10,000 USDC. Subsequently, the address will be 340,000 USDC. Transfer to will be deposit address. And transfer 300,000 USDC and 61 ETH. Transfer to Poloniex. Jesse Pollock, head of protocol at Coinbase. Share data display on X platform. 20 days after base launch, the amount of Ethereum bridged to the network has exceeded 100,000 pieces. According to official sources, Sway announces its number of active accounts exceeded 5 million. 14 days ago was 3 million. Past few weeks, approximately 1 million active accounts added each week. Miami Mayor Francis Suarez has withdrawn from the 2024 U.S. presidential race. Be the first to withdraw from the election. Republican candidate.
Often heard in the currency circle. Leaks say FUD. What does this FUD mean? FUD is composed by fear, uncertainty and doubt. Translated, it means fear. Uncertain, doubtful. This is an expression of emotion. Means spreading negative misinformation. Make investors uneasy, which in turn affects market sentiment. Use emotions to control the market. Then spread this rumor everywhere. People with this kind of misinformation just called faster. Well, that's it for today. Our program will help you sort out valuable news in crypto space and news you must follow and know. We also hope, through the news, you can build your confidence on the emerging track. Hope you join our member exclusive group. In this link, you can check all membership benefits. There will be a member-only live broadcast every Thursday. We will survive the bear market with you. Let's get rich together. See you tomorrow.